Hello, Mountie community. My name is Vincenzo Frangione, and we're with another episode of Mountie Pride Presents. Today, we're with quite the accomplished athlete in Abby Miller, ACAA finalist, basketball MVP, rookie of the year for not just basketball, but for the whole school. How are you today, Abby?
I'm good, Vinny. How are you?
All right, first question of the day. So, Abby, when did you start playing basketball, and who kind of pushed you and influenced you into doing so?
I started playing when I was 4, and it was definitely my mom who was my biggest influence. She played her whole life, and she actually played at Mount A and then at Teachers College after. So she would definitely have been my biggest influence in basketball for sure.
Awesome. Well, that's quite a cool connection. Both of you Mount A. Did she also win MVPs too, or is that just you?
She only played 1 year here because the team got cut. But when she was at Teachers College, she got Rookie of the Year and MVP as well there.
Dang, following your mom's footsteps.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. What was your high school career like? Did you have like a lot of accolades? Were you kind of an underdog, or like what kind of brought you here?
We were kind of a small school in like rural Nova Scotia, so we didn't have that big of a program, not a lot of athletes to choose from, but a lot of great girls and like a lot of good friends I made. And yeah, I really enjoyed my high school career for sure.
Oh, awesome. All right. Well, I heard, is this true? Were you kind of a walk-on here?
I was, yeah. I contacted the coach, and then actually my first year was when Ryan Chase came as his first year for head coach, so there was like a weird crossover there, but no, I wasn't officially recruited. I walked on and tried out, yeah.
I guess one of the luckiest days for our basketball program. That's quite, dang, Coach Chase better be happy with that one. How has your experience been on the team so far? Like, how are you liking the chemistry? Like, I know you guys had a good year your first year, and then second year was a bit more of struggle just because like older people kind of left the program. But how has it been overall?
I honestly have nothing but good things to say about this program. Like you said, my first year we had a really, really strong group of girls, but we had a lot of seniors, so they left. But I had a lot of good role models to learn from, and playing against them in practice and watching them play in games, I just they pushed me to be better, and And since then, I've been trying to do the same thing for the younger years now. So, yeah, I have only good things to say.
Okay, that's awesome to hear. Well, like, what is it like for you balancing basketball, full schedule the whole week, and having to do academics on top of that?
It's hard, just like everyone. But honestly, I think basketball provides a type of structure that I really appreciate, because, I have to balance myself. I have to plan more than I would if I didn't have it. So honestly, it does a lot more good than harm for me personally.
Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. Well, now we got a little segment here. I know that we were supposed to talk about your life, but it's a random question time. This one's a bit of a hard one, but if you had to master anything in life, it could be basketball, it could be cooking, anything. You're just a master at it. What would it be?
Actually, my friends and I were just talking about this the other day, and I decided mine was close-up magic. I think that would be a really interesting skill to have if I was like really good at it, So that's what I think.
Close-up magic. What's that? Like
like card tricks and like sleight of hand and that kind of stuff. I just always have been really impressed with people who can do that, so I think that's what I'd like to be able to do.
I feel that would be a pretty cool thing to be good at. Well, okay, off from the random question. I know, honestly, you've had like so much success here, being now like team captain, the whole bit. I know I've been saying it a lot, but how has your work ethic and just your mentality towards your sport been to like lead you to the success? Like, where do you got to tap into? Are you just calm, cool, collected, or you got to get somewhere to be as good as you are?
Honestly, I think a lot of it just comes from how much I love to play basketball. Like I just want to play it as much as I can, wherever I can, whenever I can, and then that mixed with the fact that I'm a super competitive person, I just always wanted to be the best at it. And I guess my mentality in basketball is you can think you're the best, but you don't want to think you're better than everyone else, because the team component is so important in basketball. So as soon as you set yourself above everybody, you just kind of stress that dynamic. So I think, knowing you're good enough, but not thinking you're better than everybody else.
Yeah, no, I've watched a lot of your games over my life. I've never seen someone shove some people so many times, but pretty impressive.
Thank you.
So now you've been a part of this community now for 3 years. You've obviously had the success. You have the relationships. But like, this is kind of, well, we're not really a weird question, but a deep question to ask. What does it mean to be a Mountie to you?
Oh, that's a good question. For me, I think I've played on a lot of basketball teams in my life, and every single one, it's again just how much I love to play the game. So it's like, it doesn't really matter to me who I'm playing for or what I'm doing. I'm going to give it my all. But, I really liked that I found a program that I can have so much pride in and be like, I don't know, just feel so good about contributing to and being a part of.
That's awesome to hear. Honestly, great answer. What do you think after you're done your career? Are you gonna try and go pro? Are you gonna go to school? Are you gonna get a job? Like, what are the field or expertise you want to get into after all this?
That's a good question, Vinny. I've considered continuing basketball, but it's a big commitment, so it's whether or not I'm ready to make that. I've been considering education or social work in some component to use my sociology degree, so that's probably what I'll do after school. But
Awesome.
Basketball, I'm trying to keep my options open, so basketball is definitely still hopefully in the realm of possibility.
Awesome. That's honestly good to hear. Well, honestly, Abby, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks for
It was
having
great
me.
to bring. Oh no problem. It was great to bring an athlete with your accomplishments and your regimen just here. All right, thank you for watching, Mountie community. You can catch us on any of the social medias. Really appreciate the support we've been getting the last few weeks. Mountie Pride presents. My name is Vincenzo Frangione. Peace out.